Okay guys, here we go. This is the third video in the series for the Ricky Carmichael restoration video. I talked with my friend. He said we could go ahead and give her hell and see what this bike will take. We did do something kind of cool to it, and what that comes down to is we took that rubber band and we stretched it around the outside just to kind of try and hold the tire from coming apart. We know it's not good, but at the same time we want to see what this bike's capable of. Now, we're fully aware this bike is only supposed to do about 20 miles an hour, and so that's not the idea, see how fast we can get it going or anything. We just want to make sure it works properly for our friend. Now, the thing is, we're going to go ahead and mix this video up so it looks cool anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do our usual montage of footage, but we're going to try and get some angles and stuff that make it just look super cool. This is intentional. We're not pushing to sell or anything. This is just what we think of this machine, and hopefully it turns out good. Check this out.
Was you, but you left me alone inside these empty, broken walls, and I can't see clearly, but it's obvious. I know that you left me alone inside this empty, broken hole, and now you'll be the reason why my soul is tainted. Somebody help me, 'cause
Okay guys, there you go. That's the running footage for the Ricky Carmichael cr205r from Radio Shack, and it is a cool little machine. It is a little bit of a trick to drive it because it's not like any RC car you've driven. It does take wide sweeping turns, and it takes a little pre-thought to get it to go where you want it to. It can be a little bit tricky, but after some practice we got it down pretty good. We did wind up taking the side skirts off, and that's this item right here, and these go right through here and hold the foot pegs in place so that you can, well, you can lay it over on its side and it'll do those cool spins and stand up without having to touch it. That's pretty neat, but we did discover when we were trying to do the cooler stuff that they got in the way and they caused the bike to cartwheel. So once we got them off, it made it a lot more exciting. However, it also caused a lot more laydowns when you do it because it does allow it to over rotate from center. I am happy to report that the tires held up just fine. We did wind up gluing those on. We didn't go crazy, but just enough to keep them from stretching, and everything seemed to hold up really good. The rubber band idea, although novel, unless we glued it in place, the thing wasn't going to stay on. So it only made it for a short period of time before we wound up having to cut that off. Still, with the glue on the tires, it held up just fine. Now, keep in mind, we were aware going into this that it runs between 18 and 20 miles an hour, and I would confirm that that's true, which makes making the footage look pretty cool kind of tricky because it doesn't really go fast enough to really shine like it should. So we played with the footage a little bit, but keep in mind, guys, this was a video to show a piece of RC history. How we got where we are today is from kits like this that push the limits. The gyro in the rear wheel was very helpful. It worked really good, and it did, you know, more or less keep things standing up and down straight. And I really like the way the driver moves on it, because when the weight on the bike would shift, the driver would go forward onto the handlebars and then he'd sit back in place when it would start to throttle up, and it looked really neat doing that. So here it is, guys. This is the cr205r from Radio Shack, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So hey guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It's awesome when you do, and don't forget that notification bell to stay informed of upcoming videos like this one. You know, if you guys like these restoration videos, or you like the build videos, the wrenching videos, what we do on the bench, please let us know in the comments down below so we know whether or not we should continue on with this or just go back to the good old-fashioned unbox and bash. In my opinion, it takes both to create a decent channel, and so we want to keep doing these, but we also want your input. Also, we have a couple other segments coming up in the other studio, and we're really excited for those. We hope you like those as well. Hey guys, I'm AJ with AJ Jam Studios saying, keep wrenching, guys.